Hello everyone and welcome back to Anno 1800. Now we are having 4 frigates over here at Archie right now. I just purchased another one and yeah, one of them is badly damaged. It's rough out here, gotta say that. So far away from my city, we are under constant attack with this with my ships here. So I'm moving them now. And yes, what did we do? We find Anne Harlow over there. We find her main base. At this point it's fine though, we are already at war with her anyway, and there we are, war constant with that. So all 4 forces on this map we have revealed. Let's continue with my shippies back home again, hopefully somehow. We still haven't found Eli, so in that case he might be lurking around some on the edge of one of the corners there. Oh, Milk Church, another island of Miss Hunt is coming up now. We should be very careful when we find a new island where the defensive forces are, or defensive structures, and there it is, right? So, ooh, what a very bad area this one is right now. There's a cannon, so the cannon goes over there from the pirate, and from Miss Hunt it goes over there. So we really can only maneuver through this very tiny corner there, if we want to keep our ships, that is, before we're getting destroyed by them. I'm going to move them to my main fleet. So we have around, whoa, we have around 7 frigates available then. Let's make it 8 with that. I will also need another schooner. For that I need to get cracking on my next ship sailmaker there as well, and the next sheep farm that we does need. And on the other hand, let's just have a look at medicine. We can expand my artisan workforce here a bit, so let's do this. Let's have another block here and here. Ooh, and the AI shipyard has been unlocked, another feature, so the embassy would be possible now, and with that also the possibility or the ability to add new AI opponents then to this game, like Hugo Mercier, for example, to follow his interesting storylines there. That might be an option. What is going on over there? This unfortunate captain thought it would be a good idea to actually kind of like creep over there into the pirates' territory and leave those guys there, and I think it's going down because of that. We can still try to get away there, but I'm having no hopes for you.
Competitor raised a settlement.
Alright, another settlement has been settled, another island, and we really need to hurry up there as well. It's just so many thingies that we need to watch out. Oh, I need 1 more ton of steel beams. That's not going to happen anytime. What is happening with my ship? Did it survive?
We'll give it our best.
It's not going to survive, alright. It's going to take 1 more hit and then it's down. There it's coming, and boom. One of my frigates are going down. But that was a stupid captain, I have to say that. My frigates are getting back home. The last ton of steel beam is in. And let's just get this one over to this island. Take it. It's really just good for the harbor building that we have there. And later on, much later, for the copper and the coal deposits. But that's something for, as I said, later. We don't really need it right now. Now, in Vandermark, we should be having now more and more schnapps coming in. The next trader is on its way back home. We have 37 tons of schnapps in Vandermark. That's good. That's good for the balance. Let's just have a few more upgrades here for this city as well. And overall, also our consumption ratings there. Ooh, workload does need another push. So I will need to finish then those 2 sheep farms here and those 2 framework niches that I still have available. There we have the sheepies, and then we have the framework niches. Now that's enough for the old world right now, as stressful as it is. Let's just settle on this one there. There we have it, our, well, port you might call it, because we're going to probably heavily fortify this island, and then we can use it to break up fleets that are coming in. Now every island needs its own name, and Titan it is. Once again, thank you for your support. There you have it, and as we can see, yep, it's already going to be useful with those shippies coming in then and marching through. Alonso is going to be taken quite by surprise here that all of a sudden there is a cannon now that is shooting at his ships. Let's take the schooner back home there from Madison. And then we can move in our fleet now, our frigates, and take down the frigate here and the schooner.
Ship under attack.
Very good, and it doesn't really have a chance there.
Moving to coordinate.
Now, meanwhile, we have the new world, Tristão, that we absolutely should not miss out on. It is our only island right now that we have in the new world. And let's go ahead and get us the first productions here up and running. This is exciting. A new island, a new world that we basically have here. Once again, I'm going with some lumberjack huts. So let's say 4 again. We can have them here in this corner there, more or less. We're going to have the warehouse in the center, and then I'm going to have a sawmill here, because they're rather close then to the warehouse, or closer to the warehouse, and then to the sawmill there as well. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Actually, this one doesn't need a road, of course. But that should do the trick. Everything has been connected. And then, well, actually, we can start with the city right away. And boom, we kind of like have the blueprint for a whole town there already. I might actually delete those 2 buildings here for a nice little chapel. And I might also delete those 2 buildings here for a fire station. That's all we would really need here at this point. We do have a nice modded, very expensive building as a theater here then as well later on in different colors. But for now, let's get cracking on Tristão, the first honor that we need. Let's build the warehouse there. And with that, let's just make it 3 of the sawmills and 3 of the lumberjack huts. And on the other side, we need to look out there. Oh my goodness, the Admiral has the first ship of the lines out there now. So they are once again vastly superior to the frigates. And we are behind there in tech for now. I really do need to hurry up to get those ship of the lines out. In Tristão, let's go ahead and build the marketplace. And with that, the first honolaros that we're going to need. And thus we have reached the age of tradition for Tristão. Poor people they are, but proud and happy, and they're going to lead us to glory here in the new world. At least that is my hope, as this harbor is still looking rather empty. Look at that, how many big islands we have there on the horizon, and none of them we can actually take, because I think all of them are taken. But let's just have a look around. I'm a bit more risk-friendly now again with my clipper. We have the harbor, nothing else that I would really need here anytime soon, other than building up my own economy. We do have plantain on this island too. That means I can actually advance here to obreros right away if I want to. Of course I want to. Now we can upgrade a few more artisans, but I'm still a bit unhappy with how many steel beams we're getting in. I think we should be really fine on the steel. We are actually capped. Let's build the 3rd steel works that we have. This warehouse though is a bit overwhelmed now with all of that, so let's upgrade this warehouse here as well. That gives me additional ramps that we can use for my carriers here. And those 3 are now working and hopefully producing enough. Increasing productivity is not going to do the trick for this time. At the same time, we reach level 23. How very nice. A bit more influence. We are rather low on influence at this point. That's because my ships, of course, cost influence, and settling on another island costs me some influence there. Now, we do have 2 trade routes there active at the moment. The one here for the flour is at the moment in the harbor area, and the other one is delivering the schnapps, where we should be careful. 40 tons of schnapps, that doesn't sound like a lot. Oh, and that clipper is under attack. Of course, once we leave the harbor area, we are getting attacked immediately. This island has been taken by Miss Hunt. Unfortunately, it didn't have any sugarcane fertility though, so nothing has been truly lost. In Tristão, the honorary workforce is coming in, so let's go ahead and upgrade or finish our remaining sawmills just over there. And then I might actually be looking out for my first production here already, and that would be the plantain, the fried plantain, and then the ponchos, but the ponchos is something for later. So for the fried plantain, that we have it, we do need the fish oil factory. Once again, we like the fishery. We can actually have a couple of them here side by side, going out with a nice pier then. I think this is also adding a nice harbor flair to the area then. And for ornaments, we could use the sexy palm trees. For example, here in the harbor area. Some reasons it doesn't work. And there they are. Perfect. Some palm trees as well. No expedition for me for now. Fish oil factory we have. We only need the plantain. That's going to be on the other side. And since, yeah, we're going to need a lot of space. I mean, gosh, we have a lot of space here. We have lots of oil, by the way. 19 oil fields. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. And here, so we will exploit the heck out of this oil here for the train network later on. For now, though, I would be happy with a few plantain plantations. Let's go ahead and have them just here in this corner there, I'd say. Oh boy, and they can be quite long, so let's rather use another row They don't have to be that long. After all, I do want to use them side by side, and that's only really profitable when you have not too long, or the fields not having too long. Like this here, for example, and then we would have the fried plantain kitchen already here. Right, and then probably another block of them just here. And the plantain is getting delivered to them right away, and the warehouses take care of the rest. And once again, I will also need a fire station. Oh, we don't have that unlocked yet. So we're not even that far yet in Tristão. What we have though is some timber, so let's continue with getting us a few more houses out there.
I want to thank you.
I destroyed a pirate ship, I didn't even notice that. But thanks for telling me.
You reached a new milestone.
And with those Fornaleros, Tristão becomes a town. Now we're still producing more steel than we can actually consume, so let's go ahead and have another steelworks just here, and I'm also going to have another weapons factory just here. Now this of course is dragging our workforce population there down again a tiny weeny bit, so let's just go ahead and upgrade a few more of these farmers to even the odds. Of course we're low on farmers now, exactly 0, but that's still better than nothing at all, and still better than, well, having no additional weapon production, of course. And that's exactly what we need, because those weapons will provide us now the ship of the line that we have unlocked with the artisans, the required amount of artisans. So ship of the lines it is for us in the future now too. Vastly more expensive, but of course vastly more powerful than the frigates. Now with the next people moving in, we also unlock the first resident quest for Tristão. Nothing brings us Honaleros as much joy as stroking a sweet guitar. I used to be a luthier back in the day. If you bring me wood, I can make one for everyone. Rather simple quest it seems. 14 tons of wood. Alright, we do have wood. We are just not really using it at the moment. Let's go ahead and have our own lumberjack hut just for this one. Right, and I could also push this lumberjack over there and put this one here to sleep. Speed it up there a bit, and there we should be getting in the wood. A random reward. It might be something good, it might be something bad, who really knows about that. Now with the amount of Honaleros coming in, it is time for our first production, the fish oil factory. This is more or less just a fishery. These messages are getting a bit tricky there now. My frigate fleet is doing some business here in my channel. It's really my channel and no one else's, please. So we're going to destroy everything that is in our path. Now here I continue with the fish oil factory, and over here what we really need is one fried plantain or plantain plantation and one kitchen. I hear some fighting. There should be nothing close by. What a fine day this is here in the New World. What a beautiful, beautiful island. And there we have it, 30 seconds for each one of them. So they are rather simple. I might actually just, for the heck of it, build me a second one of these right away. And it's always really nice to just have a look around here in the first person mode at these beautiful beaches, just enjoying a day out. Peaceful as it is. And on the other side, we do have our first production chains now here coming up. Plantain. What a beautiful island Alonso has here in this corner, and what a nice coincidence that he hasn't built any harbor defenses yet. And just look what's coming around the corner here. That's my frigates that we have. Oh, also Admiral ship of the line in the background, but my frigates are attacking Alonso, so the Admiral should not really care about that. And yeah, let's lay siege to this island here. As you can see, the siege has started. Oh, it's not going down so quickly. That ship of the line is is returning to where it came from. Oh, this is going down really slowly here. After firing on that, and this one is doing a lot of damage to our ships. I might need to pull this one out here soon. Of course, the goal isn't really to take an important island, because this island is not really important, but it is strategically pretty important to stop all these enemy ships coming into my territory all the time. And with that, we would basically secure the whole southern side here of the map with our islands. This is also really easy then to protect. And as we can see, I'm pulling this one out. It should be working. We are using the wings to our advantage, more or less. But one more volley should be fine, and we should be able to take this island there for good without losing any ship there. Very good. Conquer the island. It's ours. There's some loot here as well. And there might be some items in there. Flamethrowers, some stuff. Rats for the zoo that we could use then. and also some shells here and weapons. This ship here finds us something. Oh, lots of bricks actually. Okay, I don't mind. Let's get those bricks over there to Vandermark. We're going to need them anyway. And this damaged ship here, let's just keep it here in the area. I'm a bit worried about that ship of the line. It's only one, but what happens if there's two of them all of a sudden? Then we might in for deep trouble, because two of them could take out my frigates. And we can build our first ship of the line now ourselves. Perfect, let's do this. Very expensive, so... Meanwhile, in Tristão, lots of fried plantain is now coming in. Let's just check if we have enough of that. No one is working right now, so that's still taking some time. Of course, we do need another fish oil factory to accommodate for the additional plantations and kitchens. And let's also continue with a few more houses than up here in the north. More jornaleros for the wall. And they also should be wanting now a chapel. There it is, the first chapel. We can add this one here in the town center. This is going to apply some happiness to all my people. We might also be having a nice art in the background or something like that. Just for beauty's sake. And what I still definitely also need is a fire station. Over here. Looking fine here. They do have now happiness, the chapel, and they do have fried plantain. Poncho would be my next target. And yes, as expected, that ship of the line is trying to disrupt our trade routes here. Admiral, how dare you? Let's push my frigates over there and let's try to lure that ship of the line, as it's already close there, to my cannons. Right, so it's already a bit stuck there. We might have a go here at taking it out. Of course, the damaged one will stay in our harbor area, while the other ones are going to move now towards that ship of the line. And this one here is unloading the bricks that we have for Vandermark. 142 bricks. Oh, we can really do something with that. For example, starting up our own steel beams production then. Okay, it's pushing out again, but it's already lost half of its HP. So why not just chase it? And I'm going ahead and chase this ship of the line there now, as we should be able to take it down.
Did you finish?
And we have the wood for the Jornaleros workforce. Let's go ahead, turn it in. And what do we get?
Really
Cotton seeds. God damn it, I was hoping for sugarcane seeds. Cotton seeds, we already have cotton here. Sugarcane would have been amazing. Probably also a bit overpowered, but amazing.
Ship under attack.
Right, my frigates are moving in. We're trying this one. Let's try to take down that ship of the line over there. What a majestic ship these guys are. Unfortunately, they're also very powerful and destructive if you only have frigates at your disposal. Just look at how much damage it's doing to one of my frigates there. The other ones are not close enough yet. I might need to pull this one off already.
Moving to coordinates.
But now the other ones can fire. Yes, all of them, perfect. That's doing some damage here at least. It's not looking good. And he might be losing that ship of the line. It was a bad mistake on his part that he actually was stuck there in the island. And yeah, let's actually have a look at what we might find here.
Halyard sheets and braces.
Latin style sales, moving speed increased by 10%. We could also sell it for 20,000. Might be worth it. I did probably a mistake here. That damaged ship is now out there. I mean, not really a mistake, but, you know, we fled the battle. Ship of the line, perfect. We could, yes, we can actually have a second one out there soon now, thanks to having so many weapons coming in here all the time. Let's just wait it out. And there we have it, and I have two ship of the lines now in the construction queue. Both of them are being produced at the same time. That's good when we have now two sailing shipyards here, because it's taking a long time for each one of these here to be constructed. Yes, and of course the pirate is here to finish the job on the schooner, and thus we lose the Schnaps schooner.
Fleet en route.
Mistakes are absolutely not allowed out here, because they are relentlessly chasing down your ships. Especially the pirate there as well. She's got some rum on board. That's it. Let's take my ships back home again. And can we already build a clipper? We should be able to, yes. So from now on, we're pushing clippers. They're faster, they take more damage, and also they have a bigger cargo slot. So clippers it
We're
is.
damaged, Admiral.
And for the frigate, I might be looking out for some repair crane. There we have it. And with that, we can repair those ships. And let's have one here.
I'll
frigate
admit, your
can take a
people
few
are
hits.
willing to fight.
And it's getting now repaired. Meanwhile, Tristão is growing nicely, so I might be looking out for the ponchos now. What I might be doing first though is I can expand in this area there, or I would like to expand in this area. Let's also have as a marketplace just here that we need for this one, for this new district. We need a lot of workforce here later on, so that's totally worth it. And on the other side, let's just look at this corner there, the alpaca farms that we can have now. They are consuming space once again. I might have them up there actually, because this is a very stupid corner for basically everything that is not animal farms. So I'm going to squeeze in my animal farms here. And there we have them. Well, it just appeared out of nowhere basically. In this corner we have the alpaca farms. Let's build 2 of them in this corner. Let's have the warehouse, and let's build 2 of my, well, poncho darners. There they are. And alpaca wool. Once again, those animals have a beautiful view of their surroundings. They really should not complain when we cut them. Well, when we cut off their wool. And we definitely do need their wool. And I think they're looking quite cute down here. On this fine day that we have. In the New World, of course, in the New World we always have fine day. While that is doing its business, let's continue getting the next blocks out there. We are keeping a bit of a courtroom there, a back court that we need for some gardens or fountains and stuff like that. And I might actually be pushing here another chapel then that we can also add. Go ahead and add the chapel to this one. And I gotta say, I do like the sorting type that we have here now by type and not by progress anymore. It's a bit easier to find stuff. And I wonder why I've never really used it. Now Isabel Sarmento meanwhile has some ships for sale. A clipper here for 15,000. Let's take this one. And with that we're going to scout the area up here. It's going to be very important. Oh, look at that. There is a big attack. Who's attacking us? Of course it's Miss Hunt. Miss Hunt is attacking us here with quite a lot of ships. And it's only... oh, there's more coming. Alright, my frigates are moving. I don't have any other frigates close by, right? No, I don't. This one's damaged. Alright, nice one, Miss Hunt. Take down that gunboat. And off she goes again. There is some flotsam here that we might have a look at. I'm not going to chase those frigates though, because I've got better things to do right now than picking off some ships. Madame Kahina would have an escort mission, but I'm not doing that. For 13,000 it's not that worth it. Some flour, yeah, that flotsam is really crappy overall. Let's not use that. It was close, but we had the ships ready. So far, no problem. And I'm just waiting now for my first 2 ship of the lines to come out. And then we're going to have some fun with our shippies. Stay tuned.